Écoutez RM1, Nord-Sud 98.9, Centre 97.3, Est-Ouest 91.7. RM1, la radio nationale.
It's 9 o'clock. The Flash with Iris Stewart. Good morning.
Good morning, Patrice, and good morning, everyone. A heavy rain watch remains in force in Mauritius as unstable weather conditions continue to affect the island. Cloudy skies and showers are expected, with rainfall becoming moderate to locally heavy at times, especially over the western regions and the central plateau, where thunderstorms may occur. A temporary improvement is expected later in the afternoon, but further showers are forecast during the night. Authorities urge the public to remain cautious, avoid flooded areas, and drive carefully due to reduced visibility. Meanwhile, intense tropical cyclone Grant remains far to the east-northeast of Mauritius and is not expected to affect the Mascarenes over the next 3 days. Malagasy businessman Mami Ravatomang is expected to learn his fate today as the court delivers its ruling on his application for bail. He has been held on remand at the Eastern High Security Prison in Melrose since early December, following his arrest in connection with a Financial Crimes Commission investigation into the alleged misappropriation of funds amounting to approximately 7.3 billion rupees in Madagascar. Testifying by video conference before the bail and remand court, Ravatomang denied any wrongdoing, raised health concerns, and pledged to comply with all court conditions if released. His daughter also testified, offering to accommodate him locally. However, the FCC has strongly opposed bail, citing risks of flight, interference with witnesses, and the temporary nature of the proposed residence. In a statement issued on Monday, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs responded to travel advisories issued by the United States, Russia, and Canada. Authorities reassured that Mauritius remains a safe destination for visitors, noting that more than 1 million tourists visited the island between January and September 2025. The ministry added that reported cases of theft during the year remains limited, mostly isolated and non-violent, posing no organized threat to tourists. The government reaffirmed its commitment to ensuring the safety of both visitors and citizens. Meanwhile, Sohail Sisanga, son of a former minister, has again come under police scrutiny after being involved in a road accident. He reportedly tested positive for drugs following the incident. This comes weeks after his arrest at the airport for driving under the influence of drugs and for possession of a weapon without a permit. Online government services will soon be partly hosted at the Mauritius Telecom Data Center in Rosebell, which will operate alongside the government data center in Eben, currently at capacity. The Minister of Information and Communication Technology, Avinash Ramtohal, visited the facility and said the center will host several strategic digital projects, strengthening the country's digital infrastructure. And health authorities are also drawing attention to shingles, a viral infection caused by the reactivation of the chickenpox virus. The condition mainly affects people over the age of 50 and is characterized by a painful skin rash following a nerve pathway. Treatment generally lasts between 2 and 4 weeks, and early medical attention is advised. And finally, internationally, China has carried out a second day of live fire military drills around Taiwan, simulating a blockade of key ports and maritime assaults. Beijing maintains its claim over Taiwan and has not ruled out the use of force. Several rockets were launched during the exercises, underscoring heightened tensions in the region. And finally, in sports news, the Minister of Youth and Sports, Devon Nagalingam, outlined government achievements over the past year and priorities for 2026 during a press briefing in Port Louis, attended by Junior Minister Karen Fukyun. The focus is on strengthening sports development and expanding opportunities for young athletes. In parallel, the Mauritius Olympic Committee presented its strategic roadmap for 2026, centered on preparations for major international competitions such as the Commonwealth Games and the Youth Olympic Games, as well as enhanced athlete monitoring and long-term sports planning. That's all from me this morning.